Final skin today. I got some show and tell to do, beginnings of a new project, and hopefully some progress on an old one. Yes, we're going to actually work on the factory. I mean, we're not going to get it done today, but we're going to make some forward progress. First, though, I want to do some show and tell regarding the trail, because I did some more stuff on it here. So let's shortcut warp. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to want a horse. And I think we'll take dehydrated Steve Rogers here. Did you find use for the squish since last? We have Alan, Tuna, and Creepy. And oh, also, I'm fully prepped. Yep. Actually, yeah, did get some use today because we are working on moving over to a new system, and it does things like this, like, yeah, I guess you don't really need to know the nuances of what I do too much, but basically you'll get to a page where it says you're required to enter something, and there's a drop down, and then the drop down is empty, so you're just stuck. So you have to go to like some other page further back in and toggle a setting that seems to be unrelated, and then it unlocks it. There's a lot of spaghetti code in this thing. In fact, so much so that I actually have IT job shadowing with me on Friday. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going to get myself a lead. And a fence post. So we have somewhere to tie up our horse. Yes, I enjoyed the presents, thank you. So, I've also been working on these guys. You'll see that we got a new top dog here, 12.82. This is our former top one. Now this is interesting. We had 4 horses in here, they were all white, we bred them together, and we got a mutation. We got this black horse. Normally I wouldn't keep this one because 12.21 isn't enough, but it's still pretty good, and it's higher than, well, it's kind of on par with some of these. 12.1's better than this horse. 12.25. So, I bred it just once. And when I did, I got this gray guy. And this gray horse, 12.53, really good. In fact, it was our second best horse for a while. And then I bred that with our best horse. And then we got this guy. Unfortunately, we lost the black gene along the way, it looks like, but maybe it just skips a generation. But I thought that was pretty cool. I got another gray one over here too. I'm gonna continue to breed them because every once in a while, I'm surprised because I'll get like these are my second best jumpers. These over here are better. 413, 416. But our second besters over here gave me this horse, which is a 4.31, which is our highest jumper yet. So maybe we'll see the resurgence of the dark hair gene. It's Turtle! Woo! Hey Fade! What's up, Turtle? About to do some show and tell. Hey, you have not seen my trail. Oh, wait. The whole reason I came over here is to pick up dehydrated Steve Rogers. So, what I've done, this guy is a little quick. Woo! So what I've done is I used trains to help me figure out how to lay down an organic track. Whoa. Ooh, the horse does not like. Maybe I'll take this on foot. The way to get these nice curves here, and we use the train to replace the blocks. Yeah, we're gonna put him back. He does not like inclines. Whoa. This guy's hard to control. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. World breaking speed. You're going back. You're too quick. The world cannot handle you. Okay, good job, Steve Rogers. We're gonna just came back from a run, so I'm a little late. Oh, you're not late. I literally just started. I pretty much just said hello. You are good. You are right on time. You notice that our stuffed animal family here has grown. We got Creepy now, including and along with Alan Tuna, courtesy of Chaos. And we also got a stress button. Very important. Okay, so let's go with. There we go. So I was having difficulty making this look nice and curvy organically. And then I was looking in the sky like this and I saw my tracks and I'm like, you know what? They kind of automatically follow a nice curve. So I decided to lay track from here all the way to spawn and all the way to my pillager base out there. And then I used the train to replace the blocks it was going over in a 5 wide lane with netherrack. Then I replaced all that netherrack using my builder's wand. And I had this template, which is not in here right now. I must have put it back in the Sadium. But the template allows the wand to place down the mixture of blocks in random order, which is how we got these. And then I went over the whole trail, and whenever there was a block step, I used create copycat steps to kind of add in a bit more, so that way that they would be a step up instead of just kind of the abrupt block drop here. And I did that the whole way. More than that, though. Yeah. There were some places where we had some cliffs, and there's our scuttled train there that helped us lay the track. Our donkey, the conductor. Yeah. So kind of little things like this, like where it kind of raises above, just kind of gave it a little bit of fortification. I'm going to sneeze, guys. 1 second. Excuse me. When I go on these trails in Yellowstone, sometimes when you're reading, you get the book, and it's telling you where to go, and there's a bunch of these footpaths that crisscross everywhere. And it will say things like, you want to take the second left path. You'll know you're going the right way when you see a old street sign from when this used to be a road in the 50s. And it's like hanging on a single piece of wood, and the sign is only hanging on by a single nail and kind of laying crooked, and there might be a few planks of wood in the path to kind of keep it solidified, or maybe a plank over like a crick. So I'm trying to kind of capture that vibe on the trail. I'll probably have to do something for this side. When we get up here, I like this brushland up here. This is such a nice trail. I like this section here. Around the bend, we will see Sassy's pumpkin patch, and you can see the very top. And wait till you see it. There we go. Sassy's pumpkin patch, look at this. Now, I absolutely love these, I guess, I'll call them medium-sized pumpkins compared to that big guy. But look at this vine. And look how it winds down, kind of loops in and out of the ground to connect to the other pumpkin here. And then she made... Scarecrows, oh my gosh. Bill here with his cap is very proud. This guy just loves his job. Then this one has seen some things. But yep. This guy in his cute ball cap, and if you look up here, got a cute little bell on his hat. He's still working on the interior, doing more on this, so that's super cute. Oh good, I thought I missed a spot there. I'm partially testing to make sure I didn't miss anything here, any steps. Strangely enough, this used up a lot of zinc. These diagonals are hard, I end up using these silt slabs for those. And if we go down farther down here, I mean, you can see how long this trail is. To put down a trail that's 5 thick and fully textured like this would normally take so long to do. It looks like we're getting dusk. Take a nap here. I would like to sleep. 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 Nah, sleep. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so we're going to head down this way. It goes to our pillager outpost, and this is where I'm very happy that I did. This side we kind of got like a ramshackle kind of retaining wall here. But my favorite thing is look what we can do. These are hoops! Ah! Thank you for the bits. Woo! Chaos loves the rope. Yes. The fact that you can... Thank you for the bits. The fact that you can connect the ropes to each other here is cool. And you can even do it on different sized posts, which is neat. And down here it's on a wall. So it kind of looks like this kind of pick up some spare wood and put them in. And it looks cool. Anyways, we're heading down here. And soon you'll start to see the beginning, our construction site for the Pillager Outpost. And I absolutely love this right here. We got a diagonal bridge going over a waterfall. And again, we kind of look like a kind of an old rickety reinforcement here. Random lamp there. And you can even put ropes on the fences here to kind of give that tied up look. It stops them from connecting when they're diagonal, but I decided that was intentional because it kind of makes it look like it's less than new, and then I put in these little mix-in blocks here to kind of imply that maybe they've been replaced or weathered over time. And go down here, and there's another little section here that's reinforced, and they got this little lamp hanging off the edge here, and here's how it looks like from the outside. Retaining walls here, there. I like this diagonal bit, it's kind of cool. I want to make it look like they were kind of like trying to work with the terrain and just kind of reinforcing it so like it doesn't erode and stuff. But I absolutely love the diagonal bridge right here. I think this looks so cool with this waterfall. Got some good use of the ropes here. If you fall down, you can actually climb that to get up. And these go in the water. We got a little bit of places here that look like maybe they got a little worn off. And I even, little details, I used dark oak here instead of light so it looked like it was wet. So I'm kind of proud of that work. Sassy hasn't seen any of this yet. But basically, wherever there's like a cliff or like a drop off, I kind of want to show some sign of like reinforcement perhaps in the trail. But this is like, this section right here is my absolute favorite. And we got the tree right here of the asymmetry of just like the random light. Very minimal, you know. Thank you, Chaos. So I'm really pleased with how this, oh, it makes me so happy. It definitely gives me those vibes of going on like a, one of those trails, like there's some really long trails in Yellowstone, like the Merry Mountain Trail, and there's certain sections that a lot of people don't touch, and they kind of have that vibe. They're very lightly managed. And I don't know, I kind of like it. It's kind of like that aesthetic where you have a desk that you really love, but it kind of wobbles, so you have like one book underneath the leg to keep it straight. You should hide a badly maintained trail leading to an abandoned camp. Ooh. Yes. Yes, I should. I need to get to a clipboard immediately. Like that idea a lot. I just... Okay. Okay. Because I've actually, when I've gone backpacking, and that's exactly how it's like. It's like there'll be like a flat rock. You're like, I guess this is where I put my tent. Let's see, temp. I believe we have them right here. Oh yeah. Let's see. There's a lot of good ideas still in here. Half slab snake. Okay. I kind of want to keep it on the front pick. Is this one I got more space? Yes. Okay. So can I go? There we go. It's like, let's see. Badly maintained trail to let all. I'll just put camp there because I run out of space, but I'll know what that means. Okay. Nice. I should just take these with me. Put them where I'm more likely to be doing my stuff. I should make a blackboard. Okay. Let's see. I'm always over here. In fact, I can put one there. One there. Nice. That's awesome. Or a logging camp. Yeah, the when I was in my taking my internship in the Boundary Waters, that research station was an old logging camp that was rendered illegal when they redrew the boundary of the national park area. So they abandoned the camp, and the college purchased it and turned it into a field research station. And in fact, if you go down the Croquet line a little bit further beyond that, you'll end up at some place called the Chainsaw Sisters. They're two sisters that had some land down there before the line was redrawn, but because they were there already, it got grandfathered in. So there's like a random bar in the Quetico Boundary Waters called I think it's called the Chainsaw Sisters Bar, something like that, in Ely. Look it up; it's a cool place. Anyway. When the college students, they'd play hooky and sometimes go down there. Okay, so let's put our lead and our fence back. There we go. Okay. You should take a look at the quarry park in St. Cloud, Minnesota. When the old granite quarry shut down, they let the pits fill with water and turned it into a state park. They left some of the equipment scattered around the trails with history plates by them. Now that's cool. I like that. Minnesota's very pretty. So just kind of getting us caught up here. I've also decided to restart I don't know if I'll do this today, but to restart oh, I forgot what I called it. Curds and Yay. That's some of my best naming work right there. that's you get enough stuff in your world that you sometimes come across things like that and you like, I guess it's not night yet. So let's look at cheese. So to get this little cheese, we need big cheese. To get this big cheese, we need to either do all this nonsense, or Sassy can just freaking purchase it, probably at a discount, and get 2 for shot. So for someone who wants to manufacture it, that kind of takes the wind out of my sails. Or does it? Um, I'm thinking I'm gonna lean into this because this is like going to the grocery store and buying your cheese. This is like you can buy your beer at the grocery store. You can go to a brewery, right? I don't drink, so I think that works. Anyway, so yes, if you want to go to big cheese, then yeah, you can go over to Sassy Land, over the Berry Bluffs, and you can buy it from the grocery store. You know, that American cheese. It's not even really cheese. It's just a cheese-like chemical. You know, whatever. But if you want like some real homegrown cheese, where we get it straight, we use only the best Happy Cow. We have like we only get our milk from the from grass-fed free-range cow. Oh, where's our cow? One second. We need to get our grass-fed free-range cow. One second here. Fix this here. Let me get some wheat. Happy cows make better tasting milk and doesn't have all those chemicals that they use at the store, you know. Oh wait, we need to. Okay. Hey, no. Stay. Okay. This communal farm area here. Yes. Sir. 2. And I believe if I nudge you guys together, you can get close enough to, there we go. Go. What's happening? Is this grass making it so I can't pick you up? There. Our free range grass-fed cow. Well, we fed your parents grass. It's close enough for advertising. There you go. Free range grass-fed, and then, you know, we'll attach to a machine and that's where we're going to get our milk. and you know, our milk is kept fresh. You see we have, this cow's very happy. He has all the ice it could ever want to stay fresh. Yep. Of course, it's not quite right. We need to, let's see, we'll grab that and this and a crank. Just fine. Cheese and yay is truly the epitome of alchemy. Exactly. Yeah, since there's not a whole lot of cheese, we might expand in some other dairy products here. Mac and cheese. Oh, I also feel like there was like, was it cheese? Ah, cheesy asparagus and bacon. That's a bigger one we could do. Okay. Take this, and we'll go like that. And this. Up, 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 up. Go. So now it's embedded in the glass block. Because it's transparent, he's fine. He's not going to be moving anymore, but it's because we're keeping him fresh, frozen in ice. There you go. And there's where you'll stay. Fresh. Yep. Happy cow organic cheese. Absolute best. I take down big cheese and berry bluffs. And then you can tell I got plans to kind of put some automation in here and see if we can get the whole process down. Hopefully when I'm done, all I'll have to do is maybe add some bone meal in. We can bone meal. We should be able to set up a thing that can bone meal glowberries easily enough. We have tons of bone meal Just fill it full of that and apples and some apple cheese. Got cinnamon trees here. Cheese and yay, it's the epitome of alchemy. I love that. Okay. Alright, so side quests complete. I promised that I would start working on base. Right, let's see. So we got places where there's grass everywhere, or just bare stone. Here. Some of this will need to stay grass. I'm trying to just get my bearings here. Let's look at this from the top down. So the tree is something. It's going to be hard. I love this tree. Building around it's going to be hard. It also caught on fire apparently at one point because it is full of ash. I don't know how that happened. But it's important that we keep it here because, I mean, it does power the whole factory, you know. Maybe put some more roots of it going into the lava here, and it refines it to power, and then we use that to run the base. Just thinking about replacing this with, like, make it look like it's a bionic tree. Replace it with, like, cybernetics, because of all the stuff we've done to it, that we're just trying to keep it alive because it powers a factory. If I did that, I'd probably take the tree part of it off, cutting it here. So I don't know if these decay like leaves, so I'm going to leave like some of the trunk behind. And then maybe rebuild it to get rid of the ash. We'll leave it for now. This wall's nice. Need to do something with this dirt. And then the wall kind of cuts awkwardly into this cliff right here. Do we have a proper name for the tree? Oh, I don't. If not, a fire name for it would be the World Tree. Well, I mean, we are kind of using it like that. What's interesting is both of our bases, I don't know if I can get far enough over here, but Sassy's got one, yeah, right here. I'm kind of glad we're keeping these somewhat unique. And she has that by her magical place. Let's see. Got one. Poor thing is seen better. Maybe we're here on the obsidian, or that or pop. Nice. That way I don't forget. Right by the world tree that it's like we we need to repair the world tree. Okay. I think the most obvious place and probably easiest for me to start is over here. This is an awkward spot with the wall kind of digging down. the ground here. So I think I'm going to maybe... I might dig this away and expose it. That way you can see the wall all the way down. Right about this level. See how far this goes here. We have something right here. Interesting. Why is this here? Wait. What? What did I just discover? Also, where did the piece go? Oh, so that... Okay. Did I accidentally break that? If I break this... Does this no longer spin? Okay, that powers my teleportation circle, so we don't want to kill that. Okay. Okay. I kind of like these awkward spots like this. So that's what kind of gives your bases interesting shape. That means something like that to build around. So does this continue on? Looks like this is where it stops. Okay. Fortunately, we have good tools here, so this isn't too bad. Okay. Goes to here. Could you turn the area around the tree into an atrium? Those are often built with funny roofs or even openings to accommodate tree growths. I was thinking... Yeah, like I could, let's get up here. I kind of wish that the tree forked maybe a little higher up here. Then we can have like the main trunk sticking through the top and then it fork. But if we had a roof maybe cut, I don't know, would it go diagonal like this and then like allow for this branch to go through and ditto here and then maybe connect over here. It's such a pretty tree, it really is. I love how it grew. And maybe we do something like that. Let's continue, let's see here. How deep do we want to go? And just kind of see, maybe about here. Determining our boundaries here. That's kind of where the wall is right there. Stop at the barrel. Okay, we'll hollow out this trunk. Hide the lava pit under a garden if you don't want it to be immediately obvious that the tree is your power source. I kind of want to do like a weird... It's so crazy. You can hear the turtles diving off the tree into the water. Okay. So I think now... Whoops. Now I think we can invoke the power of mana to make this quick. 1, 2, 3. Right here. I'm not sure how deep I need to go. Should probably start over here so I have reference. Makes you wonder how many turtles have missed that clutch. I don't know what their AI is. I haven't heard any crunchy splats, but that doesn't mean that they haven't happened. 2, 3. Up about here. Okay. Nice. Okay. Two, three. I love having my tools. We'll probably have to pull this back further by the looks of it. That's okay, we can do. We can do. 2, right here. It's not too painful, we can do that. Oh, I know what I should be doing. It's greedy, but if I have it, I'm using it. Let's see, do I have any... You know what? If we're not using our alchemy, what are we doing? I'm realizing that it would be nice to have an entry point. Well, what we'll do is once we have the walls up, we'll see where we naturally want to enter, and I'll just build doors there. My favorite little things that I read. There's a book I like. It's called A Whack on the Side of the Head by Robert Ulrich, I think is his name. He's also got another book called Kicking the Seat of the Pants. They're two books about increasing your creativity. He was talking about a architect for a college, and they made all the buildings, and in a big area around a central court. And then someone asked him, it's like, okay, where do you want to put the paths so they can walk from building to building? He says, no, we're not going to put those in yet. Just lay the grass. And they're like, okay. So they lay the grass, and the students just walked from building to building, and where they would walk the most, the grass would die. Architect came back a short time later and went, okay, see where the grass died? That's where we're going to put in the sidewalks. And so he did that to find the natural pathing that they would take. Oh, that's kind of clever and cool. I like that. Okay. Well, I lost my train of thought. No, I didn't. I need a dandelion. Not these dandelions. Those are too pretty. Those are load-bearing dandelions. They power our. Those power our cauldron. This. Oop. Okay. Hello? Did you just eat it and you not... Didn't it give me the... What's happening? I know what's happening. How much you want to bet I turn my particles off at some point? Yeah. Okay. I need those on because that's how I know when it's ready. Yeah, okay. That's what I was expecting to see. Load-bearing dandies. Yep. They give our, they're providing nature power to this, and it has just barely enough. It needs 600. How much we got? Okay, it's got 694. But still. Very important dandelion. Okay, we'll... It's here. Dandelion goes in there. Pretty. Good night. It's night. Oh, by the way. Aww. I captured another, one of these guys. And I used the create trick to name tag him, thinking it might make him permanent. But apparently it didn't work. Whatever we did to this guy, you are a mystery of science, Rosario. Because all the other ones just won't stay. Something to do with how we updated the mods made him permanent. Doesn't Leonard make it so you don't need to use the energy to travel? It does. But that's not what I need the energy for. That energy is used every time I make a potion. To make every ingredient I add adds to the magic energy cost. And my potions are all maxed, which means I need at least 600. It's also used to power... I mean, this is teleportation ritual, which... I mean, if I use the cauldron, I don't need to worry about it, but... I will need it if I use teleportation, and then for the propagation ritual, that needs it too. So there's a couple things that we need it in here for. But as far as making it so I can teleport the cauldrons without magical energy requirement, yeah. That is correct. Huh. What do I like better? Up or down? That connects. Up. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So we need some redstone, I think. Minute. I just realized something. Leonard allows me to double buff my potion. I haven't tried that with haste. I could get haste 3. I don't even know what haste 3 looks like. So let's go glowstone. And redstone. I could usually increase this 3 times, so I'll increase it double potent and duration 1. Yeah, that's going to be haste 3. I don't even know what that does. That might be too powerful, but we're going to do it anyway. I've always dialed up to 11. Okay. So my own natural doubling plus this costume makes it last 1 minute and 30 seconds. But it is haste 3. And then we'll double it again, 3 minutes. And then when I drink it, it'll last for 6. So we'll have 18 minutes worth of speed haste 3 potion, which is very respectable. That should mean that we insta-mine everything. Super coffee! A super brew. My cappuccino. Super Nitro Express cold brew. The third. Okay. Alright, now we're mining with style, baby. Let's do it. Okay. So we'll drink 1. We'll do that. I mean, remember, pickaxes aren't meant to dig dirt. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Ooh. Ooh. We overshot. Once you hit stone, I think I can mine as fast as I can run. And this is why I turn off those particle effects, I think, because now they're in my face. Oh, wait a minute. Silly me. I have a potion for that, too. Focus. Ah, much better. Okay. Wait, I know what I can do. Why am I not just doing it like this? We'll get to the other side, so if I miss, I don't want to end up burrowing into our wall, so we'll burrow away from it. Oh, that's in there, though. Okay, we'll do it like this. No, we won't. Because there's a pipe going through there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. That makes it annoying. But sorry, I was hearing something vibrate behind me. It was weird. Okay. It sounded like my phone vibrating, but my phone's right there, so I was like, what the heck? Okay. Kind of have to do it like this because I need to expose this gate. Oh. Iglin. Uh-oh. Something. Tap. Yep. Too strong. Okay. So this is another thing that we're gonna have to like around. Yeah, we are straight up instant mining the did I just hit something again? Okay. Gotta be so careful. We're mining this stuff faster than we could, even in creative, honestly. mistake because fixing it takes longer than mining process would. Okay. Let's mine away from our wall. There we go. We wanted to make a tunnel. Imagine this with its tunnel mode on. It was mining this quick. Okay. Don't worry about the vibrating, the squish creeper is just charging up. How realistic of a creeper did you get me? Oh. Stuff. Okay. "45 seconds left. It's a surprise! Good. Go, I think, and then... Okay, we do want that to go all the way down. Okay. And our super juice wore off. I'm crashing! Okay, let's get this back. Woo! Okay. Being able to do that without a having to set up a beacon pyramid is kind of awesome. I can just look straight up. Yeah. Of being a magician. Okay, cool. It's a surprise. Okay. I think I need to take this out further, maybe to... Here's the edge of my wall. I'll take it just to where this is, because from this angle, I still want it to look like there's like an incline here. But if you're on this side, yeah, I think I'll take it in, let's say, another 5 blocks. Okay. So we'll be here. Which means... diagonal 1, 2, 3. Up. Hey, I got it correct. Nice. Okay. Here. Okay, and we're going to take another swig of this because, oh boy, these particles. You know, I kind of wish that there was a setting where if you're under a potion effect, maybe have the particles appear for those who are looking at you, but I don't need to see them. I drank the potion. Like, I don't need... I got this thing here, and in my upper left-hand corner, right-hand corner, I don't need, like, more particles just to tell me I've done it, you know? There. So this is kind of where we'll start terraforming around the edge to blend into this hill later. This is kind of like a little bit of a marker. So actually, we kind of want that to be here. Okay. Darn it. It's wrong. Okay. That. Grass. There. Then we'll blend that a bit better, but that just tells us where the edge is. Okay. Another one? Where is he? Did one of you do that? Okay, whatever. Alright. Cool. I think I want to... I might reroute. How fast is this going? 100? This... I could probably hide better. I will bet... Yeah, we have another access point right there. I could run it further in there, but I don't know how far we're actually going, so I'll leave that there for now. Okay. Now the other side, this is awkward too because we have like dirt. It's weird, we're looking through a window, we're looking at dirt. So I think I need to bring the other side down too. Is this optical illusion? I'm sorry, it's weird. I go into F4, they slow down. When I'm in normal view, they speed up. That's trippy. Aha, I see you. I see you. You're not jumping scaring me today. No, the Nether Express is presently closed. You're lucky I can't shoot anything. This guy's like Neo. Look at him dodge. Okay, there. Look, even bringing contraband into my city. Can't believe this. Unbelievable. Alright, let's put some of this stuff away here. Woo! Watch out for that thing. Okay. Salt. Stone and glass bottles. Oh, I love having a clear, having a nice empty inventory is nice. Okay. I need what they called andesite. Oh, right. I relocated those into my kind of temporary storage area up here. Uh-oh. I had 3 shulker boxes with me. That's not it. Oh no. Where was I building? Okay. I think they're at the cheese factory. Imagine look on Agent Johnson's face if he sees this. What's you gonna do? Arrest the whole town? That's the strategy. Commit so many crimes that he can't possibly. Funny. I need just one. One of you. Where you're from, Agent Johnson, but around these parts, this is legal. Ouch. You have no jurisdiction here. It's a little nicer. Okay, we will re-pipeline that. So I need to dig this dirt down. And I don't know if these tracks can be freestanding or not. I hope they can. Because I'd like to put something else under there. Because I think it'd be cool to have this be elevated. Maybe put some girders underneath it. There can be a little bridge that you walk under and the train can go above. And then when we have Nether Express, we might turn it back on, just loop in and out of the Nether by itself without passengers. So you'll see it come and go. That could be really cool. And then you could be walking underneath it. So, tracks. That could be really cool. Yeah, that's the bottom. Okay. Right there. Trippy. Okay. Oops. There's some train track. Okay, just so I can keep my bearing, we're gonna... This is kind of where I want to stop, and we'll... keep that there for now. Then we need to sleep. I'm sorry, I was thinking. Would be even better if Fade dropped a potion that makes everybody look like Fade. I'm thinking. I am reviewing situation. I'm trying to think if that's possible. As it might be. Clear this out, and then I think it might be time for a little science detour. A little too scared to frightening. Cool. Nice. Okay, we'll maybe plug this back up for now. If that's possible, I have ideas. Depends on if I can do a certain thing as a splash, and if it works only on players. Okay, so that's the line that powers the wall. Kind of funny cabling. Okay. Then I might want to dig through here and expose this, and then we can further have the pipe kind of covered by these R panels on the other side too. Yeah, we have so many. I really. Oh. An assembly line shouldn't be running. That'll help our frames a bit. The assembly line uses a conveyor belt, which you'll notice there aren't a lot of conveyor belts in my create builds, and it's because they're not very lag friendly. Most of my farms aren't forever farms either. They will farm till a point and then stop. It's all as part of a way of saving frames. Okay, let's look. So I know I'm in Bewitchment Poly. What's it called? I know it exists. I even know the recipe. It's okay, we'll say a tag. Okay, so if we have you, and if we go cauldrons, polymorph witch's brew. Polymorph. I have a book in here. Let's read the description of that. Let's see. Special ones. Polymorph. Players, under the polymorph effect, change their form. The brew can be made into a splash potion or similar variants just like other brews. Intensity does not have an effect. This potion only works if created from a tag lock of another player. It says players under the effect. Well, still worth a try. It might work on villagers. It might work on zombies, heck. Let's see, I think I got some tag locks in me somewhere. Heck, I can even... Pardon. Okay. Would be even better if Fade dropped the potion that makes everyone... You don't want to make the Eat Master 9000 again? Pardon my stupidity, but what exactly is the purpose of the huge world tree? I know it's off topic, but just for aesthetics. Well, actually, originally this was put here kind of as a prank by Sassy, but I really liked how it looked. And I always had the engine running here. So now it's like, I kind of wanted to make it so that the roots were actually drawing energy from the lava, like it was like a geothermal tree. And then the factory was drawing from the tree, which is why it looks kind of all irritated and flamed and using rip, yeah, right here. So it's like basically it's a corporation that's completely exploiting nature to do its factorying. Where was I? Yeah, poly. We needed a tag lock of me. Huh? Is he enough? And okay, so it's mine. Duration. 'Kay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna make it last. So we'll go redstone, low on redstone. One, two, three. Ow! I put a little extra me in there, bled into it a little bit. Make sure it's authentic. Something. It gives it some extra kick. Okay. Bottle. Ah, see, thanks. Cool. This whole thing reminds me of the time my friends built a nuclear reactor into a tree using Create. It was really cool until it melted down. Actually, it sounds like it... That's not a... That still sounds cool. I'm sorry it melted down, but hopefully it was awesome to look at, because that kind of sounds... That sounds awesome, actually. my tree went nuclear. 1, 2, 3. Polymorph posts 40 minutes. Wow. 80 minutes. Then, and then we will turn them into splash variants. 80-minute. Jeez. If this works. Okay. So we now have 80-minute splash potion. Now, let's find some volunteers. And let's have our armor on when we do this, because I have a feeling we're about to make some Gregs a little upset. Not do this at night. Okay. So, sneak around the backside. I know what we're going to do. We're going to jump over here. We're going to go to Low Road, the sales district. Oh, darn. The fuzz is down here. Oh my gosh, there's so much fuzz down here. I want to get to the gossip area. Okay, let's load this real quick. Okay. Right. This area is pretty low patrolled. Uh-oh. Ow. Oh gosh. I was so wrong. Ow. Okay, let's... Okay. They not at the bell. Just die? Okay, there's... I'm not sure if it's going to work on the guards. Everybody I see is either a guard or a golem. What the heck? Where's your normal villagers at? I will say I did do a lot of building and breeding of horses while I was watching some shows. Okay, there's some. They're alive. Okay. Let's brachiate through the branches here. And avoid getting too many people to notice us. Okay. You. Oh. About you guys. Aw. Darn it. It did not work. Okay. It did say player, to be fair. We're going to keep this last one, because we can still splash Sassy with it. It'll be my finest hour. Ah, my finest hour! Oh gosh, I forgot. Ow, ow, ow. I'm not a snick. Ow! Crazy person build such a place. Okay. Okay, we will save this for Sassy Fun Times. Let's see. This. Those back in there. Okay. How are we doing on time? One, nice. We're doing well. We're doing well. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, I might just quickly run the lab real quick. Okay. I swear Card is a cartoon villain talking about their most evil plan to date and falling into a hole. I do a pretty good Skeletor. Yes, my most evil plan to date! He-Man will never see it coming when everyone looks like me! Ah! The pain! Until we meet again! I'm going to go upstairs real quick. Sassy came home. I'm going to say hello, and I'll be right back. Sweetie. Hello? my gosh! I didn't bring my button with me. I'm saying hello to Sassy and you just made me scream in her face. Okay. Oh, wasn't even a creeper. You went with the dang goat. Wasn't ready for the goat.
Your button must have malfunctioned.
Oh no. Oh, I was. Oh, right. Yeah, just sometimes this goes off by itself, you know? Crazy. Crazy how that happens. Okay. There we go. All right, let's get back into it. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, let's go and put that in here. I got all that redstone to put into the golden carrots I was using to breed up those horses. Ag blocks in there and all these extra bottles in there. Okay. Let's quickly look here. Oh yeah, this bridge will be a fun project too, actually. Connect this main. I love just seeing this one kind of rend through the. So cool. I'm just taking in our town and all the stuff we built. I'm very, very happy with it. Okay. The more I look at this, the more I think I might need to bring it back even further. Good ways further. Maybe as far as here. Then I'll have space to kind of maybe make it a slope. At least we can see the full wall here, because that's a nice looking wall. And then maybe I can make... I want the wall to go from here. Because we need to kind of... I'd like to have this place enclosed, perhaps. Train loops all the way over here, so maybe the wall needs to turn this way. Go up here. Maybe kind of hit this mountain right here. Then this area will be enclosed for expansion. Then I can roof off the whole thing. I might even make another one of these walls, inset it, build it up again. It'll hit this. I'm trying to think if that would look good or not. Also, it'd be a bear to build. Well, I think... Let's work on the grass on this other side now. Careful we don't hit any cabling. Particularly since some of this cabling has lava in it. It'd be nice to like have my factory actually look like it's not just sitting on dirt. How low does this go? Maybe I should start from here. If we keep on going, eventually we'll hit this. We'll make it over here. Okay, okay. So I can keep that there. The marker. So that's actually the same level as our pool, which is nice. And if we had to dig down parallel to the pool, that's okay. We could look into it. That could be kind of awesome. Yeah, maybe I just clear this out. Oh yeah, I'm feeling this project. I'm feeling this project, guys. I am feeling this project. Oh, cool. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's, that out. We'll just those in for now. Already looking better. In fact, we can take these out. That. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Other side of this wall. Okay, so we have the... Let me go sky mode here. This dirt too. This will need to be remaining dirt. We might, I don't know, I might leave this open roof just because sometimes you have to grow some things in here that are go pretty tall, like pines. And if we want to do like jungle trees, they would be too tall. I mean, the 4 wide super tall trees. Yeah, we'll clear all this out. I'm missing my turbo. I probably wouldn't use it right here because we have these pipes. These are pretty benign to break because they only kind of power the wall and the station pad, but that won't be the case as we continue this way. Okay, we're about to learn because I don't think the railroad tracks need supporting blocks underneath them. That's good news. We will end up with some beneath them, so it looks nice. But we can expose it for now. So we're ready for that, which is pretty cool. Very nice. Okay, we can take this out for the moment. do that to protect the back side of those gears. There was a time when these were marking something, but I forget what that was. Take those out. Just do that. Okay, cool. Should work now. Z. Gentle. Now I can't do that because that's there. Yep. Alright, yeah. The rewiring will be a thing we'll need to do at some point. It feels so good to be working on the base again, actually. This is so awesome. Seeing all these nooks and crannies and these in-and-outy bits and all that is actually pretty cool. Well, I can see into the engine room. That's neat. Well, this feels so much better, actually, having this open like this. Okay. Nice. I'll still have space to put additional equipment or farms if I need to. Fantastic. Okay, let's look out here. Okay, so we'll have some nice verticality once we get things going. Some changes in the skyline a bit here, because I could just set the wall, this next wall I build, I could have it sit on top of this, so it'll go chunk and it'll go up. It's gonna cut into the railroad track. Yeah, I think setting it here and turning it is the way to go. A little bit weird with these stairs, but I could always put the stairs elsewhere. Fine, I could always create another way up there. These stairs could be set to the side right here, go up here, extend this platform a bit, and then you walk over it this way maybe. I always like how they come to observe my work. How are we doing on time? Okay, pretty good. Okay, so that's good. Keep clearing this out. Cut down right here. Okay, cool. Stay on this side of the wall, I think we'll do. Okay. Keep our back to anything that's fragile as we dig here. I think this has the potential to look really cool. We can put girders under this to support it. I can put some more bar panels in place here to cover this up. You know, I might want to do that now, because if I move this ground out of the way, it's going to be hard to replace. Sorry, I'm not talking much. There we go. Just thinking here. Okay, so this is my lower level. Okay. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5. Darn it. Still too powerful. I'll break it. This city is looking really cool. Honestly, I've never thought of the whole magic steampunk style thing. Hey, cool, thank you. Like magic punk. Arcane punk? Yeah, it's turning out really awesome. Dang. I like the different vibe too. Like you got like Sassy's over here, which you have like all these bright colors. This like kind of natural, like overgrown, like beehive thing going on. Kind of alien almost. Hers looks like an infection. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's pretty cool. By the way, I love these retaining walls she's making. This is going to be a whole row of shops when she's done. Got several planned. Birthday bakery. Oh, we've got a few. Spud pub. Potato. Potato. You can. Oh, it's cool. She even decorated it in here. Getting distracted by her prettiness. It's fun. Whoa. And I can't wait to get this stadium done. Oh boy. I'm not bored. But I am wishing I had my super speed back. I know if it's a little scary to have right next to all these wires. That's okay. This is actually going pretty quick. It's mostly dirt, which I can near instant mine here. Yeah. That. The grass grows, because the grass is not instant mineable. There. Okay, how wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if we go here... Yeah, this is fairly safe, yeah? One wrong activation and I break a whole lot of very delicate equipment here, so I gotta be so careful. Don't want to break that train track. If I break even one, that train comes falling on my head. Don't want that. As funny as it would be. That would be a new thing for me. I've never dropped a train on my face before. It's like nature is Sassy's and yours is more tech. Wait a minute, Fade. With tech? The technology is in service to the arcane. Ooh. Check. Case in point. Let me... Might be too far away. Right here. This is my brewmaster right here. So I can actually brew bewitchment potions and what are they called? The oils here on automatic. I can just put into reagents here, flip the switches for which ones I want, and just set it and let it fly. At least for as long as my magical energy lasts. And this is a whole cube of nature. You can't see it in here. But the reason why, like, this is transparent because those are leaves, different types of leaves. So there's basically, this entire cube is just a nature block. You can kind of see at the cross section right here. An entire gigantic cube. So cool over here too, actually. Powers this guy, which is in perfect range of all this and able to power all these circles. Several of them. This is going to be my hub of bewitchment energy and where I'll eventually move my crafting. And you can see this redstone logic up here. Woo, yeah! I like the whole like marriage of magic and tech. Agent Johnson's more like high technology, like Matrix style tech. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable. Yep. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic, or rather, any sufficiently advanced magic is indistinguishable from tech. That does go both ways now, doesn't it? Okay, we've cleared this out. How does this look now that we've cleared it out? Do I want a wall here? Or do I want this pipe to be kind of floating? I think it does make sense. I actually might build this wall back up, but I can use correct blocks. Let's see. I can put this underneath. Run this pipe underneath this one. Usually wires are run alongside plumbing, right? You don't have to cut multiple holes. And then I think there's a, oops. Yeah, I can connect it to any one of these. Still power everything. Now, when I cut power to this temporarily, well, actually, I can do that. That's safe. 'Cause this one is powered. Yeah, that's powered on the other side. Well, that's nice. Okay. Oh, I'm feeling this. This is great. Still doing good. Okay. I know it's well past due, but I'm kind of glad I waited too, because now that I have all these machines in here, it's going to be fun to try to create an enclosure that... Had I done the enclosure first, I'm sure I would have had to destroy the walls, rebuild them all, do it over and over again. And now I have like all this stuff already in here, because sometimes I make a big area, I struggle to think about how I fill it. Not the problem here, it's already full. So if I get the shell up, you know, the exterior and the walls and all that, then it's already going to be full on the inside. So it'll be like complete inside and out build. It's going to be really cool. So I think I feel comfortable enough to break this, because I know what that powers. There a wrench. Do this, and this is okay. Do not hit the track. Careful. Okay. Now, is this part of the wall naturally? Is my question. Trying to expose it. So that is, I think that is not. So that goes in here. That goes in, that looks like that's another one. Okay. I think we're good. Okay. This block. I think we'll keep that land there for now. Okay. So now, could run line this way around, or actually, I could just run it straight down. Into the ground right here. We will go too deep. I'll probably put in the floor here. Off by a little bit. Yeah. This is good, and I connect it right there. Okay. Hello, are you there? Yes, I'm here.
Hello? Are you over there, Air?
Hello, are you over there? I'm on fire. Oh. Hello, Sassy. Oh, Sassy. Um, seeing that you got 55 months reminds me that Chaos also has hit 50, and I don't think we did her grapefruit yet. So, in the spirit of fairness. Yes, you got the reference. I know you, sweetie. You bet. Absolutely. Oh, great. I'll get some dark chocolate for you next week. Well, that sounds great, Sassy. That sounds fantastic. Okay. I could run a whole line of these gears down. I don't like how that looks, but I can. I can hide it. I can do that. Yeah, I can hide it because we can do that. Yeah, we can do that. I wish we didn't see that. I don't like that we see the graphic of that spinning though, because that's actually I want to kind of hide that sometimes because it causes lag. If it's not shown, we have a mod in here that doesn't render animations that can't be seen. Yeah, I look over here, I got like near 60 frames. I look over here, it drops to like 26. Spontaneous wall decoration. Yeah. I put a picture over it or something. Does that stick out? It does slightly. Wait. Ideas are happening. I can take this off. And I can... That's the back of our crushing wheel. Okay. But there's a gear right there. Okay. Oh gosh, we are really using every little bit of space we can. Oh, hi. Hello, very fragile and complicated machine. And now we're in here. Okay. So I can... Oh, that works. Okay. Alright, I can just bring the original one down. Then when we put a wall there, that will cover up. Yeah, that's fine. At least there's a wall. Yeah, Sassy, so here's what we're doing. I wanted to expose this so it's all the way showing here. This wall will be terraformed up here still, and we'll do something to kind of blend this better. But I wanted this whole wall to be seen. The railroad tracks are now kind of floating right here, which I will fix, I'll support. But eventually I want to turn the train back on and just have it kind of go in and out of the nether, which I think would just be awesome. What was it called when part of the interior wall was brought out to cover vents? What is it called when part of a wall is brought out to cover vents? Oh no. I don't know either. Somebody find that out. I want to be able to sleep tonight. Somebody help us. Google, save us. Save us, Google. Okay, I need to make some... Let's see, I think I can make some gears. Let's see, are they just gears? I mean, that's useful. Oh, they're called cogs. Right? Not gogs. They're called cog. Yeah. You. Oh. Hi, TSL. I tried Google, but I must not be describing it right because Google is failing me. Someone go. Have you tried the AI yet? Oh, this is gonna be funny if we. I want to see how badly. Okay. Called when a guts out to cover a projection? A vent box or shroud? Gable vent? I don't know if any of those are correct. Register a grill? ASL, what wall protrusion called? Gosh. Be honest, I should get rid of that dirt back there and replace it with an actual wall. Bring this down. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Okay. That. I can start covering this up. Actual wall will go here and cover that. From in here, I'm gonna have to get behind. Okay. Okay, this is actually kind of cool. Hold up. I absolutely have space to put a wall here. I can cover this up too. Bit of ways to cut limestone, but that's okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, I can put a wall right here that covers that up. Still have a little bit of space behind the machine. This is fun. Vent cover, protrusion. Like, what is it? What is it for? Since there's so many names. When they had the vents run along walls, and they put that weird drywall box to cover it instead of having bare vents. Oh, I think I even have like a spot like that in the house. There's like a box that protrudes off the top of the ceiling in the basement. Or I think there's like a knuckle of pipe. Yeah, I want to cover those so we save frames. I'm curious, can I put... I just want to know what this looks like. Can I put like ladders over... Okay. That in. Let's put these back. Not you. You're a stone. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, Fade, that's it. Yeah, I don't know what it's called though. Or if it's vertical, I think it's called a hood. Okay, so we got this going down here. And I don't want to continue to use these gears because of that visual. So I think if I do that, now I'm going to go to Cheesy Land. Any of these have anything in them? No. Oh, we can see if our grass-fed free range. Ah, yes. Let's see. Does it work? Up, 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 up. Oh, I know what I need. Know what I need. A little tiniest of distractions. Just to shoot. Yay! Sassy, your villagers might be able to make cheese, like grocery store cheese, but over here at Kurdzanye, we make fresh cheese from scratch. As you can tell, we have nothing but the best. We have free range grass-fed cow, which is what we use to get all the milk, and we definitely have a way to get the bucket back in there when we're done. I would like to have a hopper, please. Of course, Sassy. How else are you supposed to get to milk? What is City Slicker? Doesn't know anything. Thinks milk comes from the store. Also, freshness is very important. You can see we keep our cow very fresh in this ice cube right here. Perfect. Okay, great. So that's the beginning of automation. Fantastic. Okay. Very good. Very good indeed. Okay. Cool. I actually have to see it in order to know what we're looking for. I'm not sure. I mean, because I wish I knew more architectural terms. That would mean I would I would know more architectural things to build. That was one thing. We took lots of pictures in Chicago, and there's lots of interesting architecture there. And I definitely want to look at those and study them and steal shamelessly. Try to remember all the terms they used during the architectural tour that I've now forgotten about. Wait. Oh, I'm like, why am I particled up? Forgot to grab the thing that... Okay, we don't need... Boop. Bye-bye, hoppers. Well, anything that deal with vents is called HVAC. Yeah. Grab a U. Just you. Yellow shulker will be fine. I'm gonna make this place feel like an actual factory. Instead of just a bunch of machines laying on dirt. Great. Why do I keep on going over? Oh, that's right. Okay. I want to use chain drives. Please tell me I have chain drives. Chain drives? Chain drives make me sad. Do we not have any chain drives? Chain drives. Make chain drives. But I'd rather use those. Don't need to. We don't need to. Can flip these for horizontal. We can do that. Now we have that spinning that direction. Simply run it like that. Oh, look. Oof. Right? Okay. Why am I making this so hard? That goes up. Boom. Here. No animations. Oop. There. Perfect. And then for the moment, we can fill that back in the stone. We'll give it a real floor later. Nice and hidden underneath the floor. Hey. Alright, I'm back. What you working on? We were rewiring the power here. We found out that we were getting precariously close. These are the wheels. This is the power line. These are our crushing wheels. This is the thing that makes all of our iron. I cannot mess with that. So we are cutting it close. I think we'll put a wall of some kind here. And let's see, these bar panels I'll put across here. Cool. I think maybe I would like one more, like a visible lava right there. Yes. Okay, how do we make these panels? Bar panels. Totally OSHA proof. I had to actually specify interior in the search, otherwise it would just come out with pictures of roofs. Totally OSHA approved. Oh yeah. Yes, so much OSHA. Yep. Chaos can verify as our safety representative that everything here is on the up and up, and all these spinny bits are completely not dangerous. It's fine. So safe. The safest. Okay. What was I doing? Help. Alright, bar panels. Bar. These guys. Want more. What about lattice? We have those lattices. We have... How are those bar panels built? Panel. 2 iron bars. I feel like they can make this, or they can make something else. Bars. Okay, we're gonna need to make more bars, apparently. Single crafting, boom. Now, I swear that there were 2 different things that could be made here. Ah, yes. Iron bars, crossed. Or the bar panel. But I think there's also... These look cool. Warning. Got to. I think these... How did they always lay down, though, is the problem, right? But I think if I have a copy one of these, because these guys act like iron trap doors. That's also upside down. Which means I can only get them to orient the way I want if they're powered, but... I like how it's pretty bright in here, even though it's night. I dream of the day this thing is done and I can spend a mock safety inspection report. We can... I think we can probably make that happen. Have this. A copycat panel right... Oh, come on. Jump. Yeah. That. Get above there. Backwards. Boom. I have to orient myself like this. Ah. There. Yeah, it's facing the correct way. Nice. Okay, now imagine we'll have something like, I don't know if it'll be those blocks or not, they'll be going across. Then that, and I don't know if it matters, but it bothers me it's not bending the right way. Hey, no, come back. Okay. These are going to be fun to place. Yeah, there we go. That. Oh, it's going to be cool. Okay. Nice. Whoa. That's a thunderstorm. The sky just turned black. Perfect. Okay. Let's make more. Eh. Bam. Okay. That's going to be cool. And I don't know if it's going to be the smooth stone or not. But we can put that there as a placeholder. Random question, what do you need all this crate power for? Just for farms? Here's what it's... Haha, I got so much squeezed in here actually. So, we are using it to smelt, to cook, to haunt, and to wash. Basically, I wanted all of my primary crafting stuff here. And then we have grinding wheels hidden here for resources and stuff. We have the, this is something that makes plates with. We have another one of these deployers here that we use for some recipes that can be used for making like the andesite casings. Yeah, any of these casings are use this deployer, so we can do that there. So it's kind of like manual automatic farms. Anything that requires a mixer we can do here. And what's cool about this is it actually has a water source connected to it. So hidden right here, there's a barrel, right? I'm very proud of this. So I've been using this to make, this is cool. Let's say I wanted to make a brass. I think this is cool because this thing can do dry or it can do wet. Let's see, I don't want to be, we'll say, plank. I don't want it to burn very long. Here, we got a single plank we got rid of anyway. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Bop, bop, bop. Okay. So we'll open that panel up. We'll go 1 and 2. And we'll feed this guy right there. There we go. So it made ours a brass ingot. Or I can grab, let's grab a half stack of dirt, and I'll chuck that in there, and then we will, let me look in this window. See how that's red? That's a valve. I can, wrong direction. There we go. Now it's got water going in it. And I could have put that dirt in this barrel here, and it would have made it in there if we wanted to make a whole lot of dirt, a whole lot of mud. If I want to make a whole lot of things that require the saw blade, like planks, I can drop them in here, shoot out. So basically, I just want all my production needs met. Also, this create power is I have these here are vibration chambers from Applied Energistics, and we have lava being funneled out of this, which is coming from our infinite lava supply down here, and I have them kind of set in an infinite loop of sorts. You can see these down here. These are from Botania. So a bucket will go here. It gets filled. It rests in here, tries to go in here. The second there is an empty bucket, it gets pulled out, put inside this redstone container, which is pointed back up here. And you can't see it, but there's like a hopper hidden in there. Oh, right. It comes out and pops it in here. Then it gets re-lava and it goes in a circle. So basically, these vibration chambers are always powered by lava. And here is the Applied Energistics cable right here. And that's what powers the inventory system for the entire server right now. Sassy can access this from her base too, and from the Sadium. We can craft the wheels here automatically. I have a hopper behind this. Right here, that's empty now. But all those andesite will appear automatically. All I have to do is put a stone in the middle and 4... heck, I'll just do that. I could always use with another one. These 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically, if I want a resource, I wanted to have the means to have it. And my fingers. Fingertips. Boop. Yay. And, whoops. And this storage is actually hidden underneath the the stables, and it's all these big create tanks. And we even have our danks. These are the danks. This dank, where is it? Right here, is tied into it. So if we put something in the Applied Energistics system that is inside our dank, it actually goes back in the dank. So it self-organizes. Or if we take something out of this, it's coming out of the ME system. And Sassy's dank is right there, mine's right here, and then this, we each have a duplicate. And that pipe will continue on, and it connects all of our main buildings. Oh yeah, I got one up there. Sassy's got one. It goes into the thaumatorium. Gosh, there's so much. My andesite alloy is made here. That machine is this guy. I'm using Create and Botania in tandem here. You can see these are vats that are ready to make more andesite alloy if I ever run too low. This is a gigantic cobblestone generator, and it uses the... When this is on, it'll make a layer of stone here. Then it will grab it and move it slightly, and when it does, it'll make another layer of stone. Then it will stop, and the two layers exist in the same layer at the same time. They can't, so they all break at once, and they all funnel here immediately. So this thing makes a stack of cobble every second, or something like that. And then down here, this will turn that into iron. And then, let's see. We're making wheat right now, green stuff, bone meal. All your basic stuff here is made in this factory. So, we want to build something, we have the material. Whew! The crafting wall reminds me of Plinko. Yeah, it does. 100%. Cool, sorry, got to go. That was a fun stream. Hey, no problem, man. Thanks for the questions. Actually, that was a good wrap up. I think that's actually a good time for me as well. Let's see, I need to work on my ore with Short Zelda here, since Sassy's pulled ahead of me. Let's see if she's online. Hopefully, cross fingers, we'll get a good clip that plays. It won't just be me looking cross-eyed at the camera. Okay, so Sassy will be... Wait a minute. I think Sassy's going to play on a different day this week. I don't think it's going to be Thursday. It's going to be Wednesday, I think. Sassy, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it tomorrow? You streaming tomorrow? Are you? Are you? Huh? Waiting for stream delay so Sassy can answer my question. La la la. Tomorrow. Sassy will be streaming tomorrow, he said. So it will be at around 5:30-ish. So be there. Sassy has not yet seen the modifications to the trail. So if you want to see a reaction to that, I'm not sure what she's working on. Might be more pumpkin patch stuff. But she's got some plans. And we'll see you then. Meanwhile, I'm rambling. It's time for me to get food. Let's see what's going on in the land of Short Zelda.